So, solar eclipse is the time when you put your goals and actions to get going. And this solar eclipse, which is coming on the 2nd of October, is especially the time where you put your goals into action. Generally, I don't advise you to rush into things, especially when eclipses happen, be it moon or the sun. So, lunar or solar eclipses in general is the time where you put things into a slow motion. Don't rush in, be a little passive. It's within those few days after and before that there is an upsurge of very high energy, and it affects you sometimes in a way where you might regret your actions. So I would say put in a few days before, if you're making a big decision of your life, put in a few days into postponement, because it's not the right time to decide something big. But yes, you can plan on something big and start taking action towards it. Now, the thing is, this eclipse is happening in the sign of Virgo, which is the sixth house, the natural sixth house. So it's a Ketu ruled eclipse. So it's definitely a time where things are changing rapidly and you must be feeling it already. It could also affect you in a way where there are too many thoughts, too many things that you're thinking about, or you have too many things which you've put your hands into, and now you are kind of trying to find a way out and looking for clarity. And this is a time where things start changing. And that is the reason why I am telling you to be a little passive during the few days that the eclipse are happening, because a, a decision made in a rush might just feel something which is not something which was uninvited by you. And especially it's falling into the nakshatra of Hasta, and Hasta is a very strong nakshatra to build something. It's through Hasta means the hands, and hands, with the help of our hands we shape a lot of things, we make a lot of things, and hands are those part of our body which we constantly use. It's a way of expressing. If you see some of the dancers and the way they use their hands, it's such a beautiful form of expression. So Hasta is the time which Hasta Nakshatra eclipse is the time in which you get to shape things that you've been really wanting to in your life. So now is the right time you start working on it. At the same time, since the eclipse is happening in the sign of Virgo and Mercury is already in Virgo, Mercury gets exalted in Virgo, so there are chances that you have been thinking a lot. I mean, you have too many thoughts coming across. You have certain things which you are dealing with, and with that you seem to be confused as to how to deal with it. Give it some time and things will fall into place. You will get a clarity as the eclipse moves further and days goes by. You will slowly and steadily get the clarity that you have been looking for. Those who are Gemini moon sign or Virgo moon sign, or Gemini or Virgo sun sign or even ascendant, you will be greatly impacted by this eclipse. Changes, I mean, big changes are coming, and this is a perfect time to go inward, to introspect, to even go deep within, even to the darker sides of yourself, to change things that you have been wanting to change and flip your life. You can change this life right now. I mean, there is big chances, big changes coming, and when certain changes are coming, you don't rush into it, or don't try to restrict it, or face these situations or the life changes that are coming up in a way where you are rushing. That's not the way it's supposed to be dealt with. Just take it some time and things will be fine. Remember, Mercury is very strong in the sign of Virgo, so you can overthink, and please do not allow yourself to overthink. Don't put your hands onto everything, and especially Jupiter aspecting this eclipse, the guru is already looking at you, and it will surely give you a guidance that you have been looking for. Give it some time. Let the few days pass by after the eclipse. Then slowly move into things that you have been addressing and make changes as required. That's all for now. See you in my next video. Namaste.